And today we are reading our last story here in this book. It is Kiri and the First Adventure, and it's based on the book of Luke, chapter 23, verse 18 through chapter 24 through verse 11. And it's written by Carol Green and illustrated by Alice Hosner. Let's get into it. The afternoon was almost gone from old Jerusalem as Kiri and his father, the night breeze blew on them. From Ethiopia they come, a sunny southern land. We'll trade our ebony and gold with Jewish friends, they plan. A mob of people jammed the streets, all colorful and loud. Do you know, Father? Kiri asked, why there is such a crowd? This is the feast of the Passover, which Jews from far and near all gather in Jerusalem to celebrate each year. They trudged along the noisy streets and saw a man pass by who looked so gentle yet so sad that Kiri thought he'd cry. Just then, the stranger turned and smiled, and Kiri's dark eyes shone. Oh, Father, that's the kindest man I ever known. So this is the man that they're looking at, to Kiri and his father. He did seem kind, his father said. But Kiri, here we are, the home of Jacob, my old friend. Here's Jacob at the door. Come in, cried Jacob. Kiri too. Meet Jesse, my young son, who's waited all day long for you. Together, you'll have fun. But now, come in and join our Passover meal, and then we'll get some rest. Tomorrow, my eager Jesse can show you the city to its guests. That Friday morning dawned bright and clear. The boys ran out the door, through the streets and markets and alleyways, so much they must explore. There's Jesse and our friend Kiri. Let's see. Here we go. They passed a palace gleaming bright, where people milled around and shouted, "To the cross with him!" An ugly and scary sound. Do you know, Jesse? Kiri asked, what this is all about? But Jesse frowned. No, I do not know, but we shall soon find out. The mob is coming right this way. Let's follow them and see. Why, look, it's Jesus Christ, the man who came from Galilee. Kiri and his friend were sad to see Lord walk by, a heavy cross upon his back. He's going out to die. They don't look too happy for Jesus. That cross looks pretty heavy. It kind of looks like the man that Kiri saw before that smiled at him. But now it's so sad. A voice behind them spoke these words. The boys turned around and saw Big Simon, Jesse's father's friend, who shook his head in awe. They're killing Jesus, Simon said. That angry, screaming crowd. Then Jesus turned and looked at them, and Kiri cried out loud. I know him. He once smiled at me when he was all alone. I thought kindest man I'd ever known. A Roman guard grabbed Simon's arm. The prisoner isn't strong. Come take the heavy cross from him, and you boys run along. So Kiri and his friend went home. The sky grew dark and drear. The sun has gone now. I think the end is near. But I don't understand at all why Jesus has to die. Because he's such a special man. Can Simon tell us why? At last, the sky grew light again. The two boys ran outside to find Big Simon, who might know why Jesus had to die. They found him standing by himself. They each gave a hand. Come sit by me and I'll explain, for now I understand. Jesus was a really special man. The Son of God was he, but his Father sent him to live with us so he could set us free. He knew he died upon a cross for that part of God's plan. Yet this is not the end of things. He is going to rise again. The third day, he'll be alive again. Big Simon gave a nod, and thanks to him, all the rest of us can live as Son of God. The whole next day, the boys could talk of nothing but the man who was also the Son of God. At last, they made a plan. So, what Simon is saying is that Jesus is going to be alive again. So, he was holding that cross before, and after the third day, he's going to rise again. Huh. Do you know if Jesus says that? I wonder. And bright and early Sunday morn, they crept out to the spot where Simon said they buried him. Meaning, where they buried Jesus. Would he be there or not? They huddled close behind a rock. Some women soon arrived, and then two men in shining clothing said, "He's gone! He's alive!" Does that mean alive? Cried Kiri, his eyes immense. Then Simon didn't lie. I'm scared, moaned Jessie. It's all so strange. Do you suppose we'll die? No, don't be scared, Big Simon said. It's all part of God's plan. Since Jesus died and rose again, death can't scare any man. And Kiri hugged Jessie very tight. It's time for tears to end. The kindest man is the Son of God. He'll always be our friend. And that is the end of our story here today. Just go over what we read about here today. We read about Kiri and the first Easter, and some of those events are found in the Bible. And just as Jesus took up that cross and died, he was alive again after 3 days. And that's the whole reason why we celebrate Easter, is all about Jesus. And we don't have to be afraid of death, because death can be a scary thing. But we don't have to be afraid. We have Jesus on our side. And so I'll see you all later. And